Hi, my beautiful peeps. Back at you again with another update. So, in a week, a lot has happened, and I'm here to tell you about it. So, it's a cold one here in Jersey today. We went from like 98 degrees to having 65-degree weather, and so I'm feeling it. I got my hubby's hoodie on, got the day off from work today and tomorrow, so that's great, and I'm just relaxing. So, what I want to update you guys about is the fact that, um, sorry, I got a haircut, so these bangs, I'm not used to it. They just keep going in my face. Anyway, so I want to update you guys on the fact that hubby and I are no longer going to do IVF for a few reasons. One of them being financial, right? At first, I was thinking, I need a baby, I want a baby at all costs. I don't care how much it costs, this is my dream. I don't care if we go broke doing it, and blah blah blah. So that was my thought process, and that's okay for those who feel that way too. Um, for me, I started thinking it over without even hubby's advice on it, but I was thinking it over in my head a lot. And personally, I don't want to start off having a baby and being in such debt. Now, we're already in debt because of student loans and stuff like that, and we're able to manage it and pay them down, and we still have some money left over to have fun, right? But that's after groceries, after insurance, after paying rent, after healthcare, after everything, rent, everything, right? And so we're able to have a little bit of money left over. Now, if we do IVF, it's not included at all in our insurance package at all. It does not pay for it whatsoever. I'm no longer using that other IVF place that costs $15,000, and that doesn't even include going to your doctor or medications or anything like that. So that's freaking expensive. So now I'm not going to use them, and I would have to go to my regular fertility doctor, and they would do a payment plan and everything like that. But it can come out to $20,000 to $25,000. And then if I want frozen transfer and all this other stuff, $30K, right? And so for me in my mind, I feel like obviously it's a hell of a lot of money. I don't have that money. I'd have to do a payment plan. That's another set of loans that we would have to pay off now, on top of the student loans that we still have. And we've been paying them since 2009, and it's going to be like 10 years paying them down, and we're not even done with it yet. So now that'll be loans on top, and we'll be just in debt paying that off with a child, let's say, if it worked. And yeah, we'll be in debt with a child, barely able to afford a child or daycare or anything else. I can't be a stay-at-home mom. We can't afford that. So we would need daycare. So it's just a lot of stuff I was thinking of and all that stuff. And I'm just trying to be financially smart in our situation. Now, if we had the money, if it was if it was at least the transfer and everything was paid for insurance, then I'd do it, and I'd be fine with losing maybe some money on medications. But financially, it's not smart for us to do it right now, and I don't think we're going to do it in the future either. And so with that being said, I was so depressed, grieving the fact that we're not doing IVF. I had a couple days of just depression, deep depression, where I cried and didn't want to do anything, and that was me grieving the fact that we're not going to be doing IVF now or in the future, unless something changes and I get insurance that covers IVF, which is really not going to happen. So I was grieving that pretty badly, and because of the fact that I feel like then that means probably we won't ever become parents if it isn't for IVF. We've done 3 IUIs and they've all failed. You know what I mean? Like, I've gotten pregnant and I've had miscarriages each time. And since then, I can't even get pregnant at all. Like, you know what I mean? The last time I got pregnant was 2016. And so I don't know what else to do at this point. So IVF, I feel, would have been maybe the only way. Maybe even then I wouldn't have had, what's it called? Maybe even then it wouldn't have worked. I know I have to stay positive, but I'm really tired of honestly being positive because I've been positive a lot. And anytime I'm like really happy and so positive and in la la land that everything's gonna work out, it honestly doesn't. And then my hopes are crushed completely. So I feel like this infertility journey has made me so much a pessimist now. And it sucks because I was not like that before. It's made me bitter. It's made me feel like nothing's gonna work out. And I know I should not be that way. So I'm trying to get out of that mindset. I'm trying to be better with everything. And so I think that's why, knowing that IVF is out of the question for us, I grieved it. And now I'm trying to just move forward, right? So I'm a faithful person in Jesus and everything like that. And so what I'm going to do is just honestly move forward without IVF. We can't do adoption for personal reasons and financially either. So that's out of the question, we found out. Foster and adoption. And so there's nothing we can do about that. And we probably won't be able to become parents, you know, unless some miracle happens. But who knows? You know, I mean, miracles happen all the time. And I grieve that, you know, all those thoughts that come along with just the fact that we're not doing IVF at all. It made me grieve everything, you know. And so now we are just continuing life, honestly. Just continuing life normally, as if we were never trying for a baby. I think this is just the best course because of the fact that all these years that we've tried for a baby, after me losing all the babies, has been very hard, mentally, physically, and on our marriage, on my sanity, on my happiness, on my soul, right? Because of the fact that it just never happens, or the fact that I lose a baby, the money that we've put in and lost, thousands of dollars, you know? And so at this point, I just feel like this is the best for my marriage, this is the best for my sanity, this is just the best overall for our financial situation. And this is what we're gonna do, continuing to just live life with my husband and my dog. And if we get pregnant in between that, that's awesome. And if we don't, that's okay now, you know. It's gonna be hard, you know, all these people announcing their pregnancies and everything, but I never know, you know, maybe it'll happen for us. But it's not gonna happen in IVF, it's not gonna happen with a surrogate, it's not gonna happen with adoption or fostering. So, unfortunately, we're just left to just see, you know. And I talked to my husband already, and through tears and everything like that, I asked him, because, you know, why wouldn't I ask him these things? I asked him if he would still stay with me if we can't have any kids, and he said, of course, you know, I married you, you know, this is us forever, you know. We're the ones going through this, and it's just going to be me and you. If we can't have kids, then okay. Because I told him, I was like, maybe you could be with somebody else, you know, and have a baby, which is so unrealistic. He was like, hell no, you know what I mean? Like, if we can't have kids together, I don't want them at all. So that's really nice, and it's nice to have that support. So that's what we decided. And we both decided that we are the movie Up. You know, I don't know if you ever seen that movie, the Disney movie Up, Carl and Ellie, because they were together when they were young, in love and everything, and then Ellie suffered miscarriage and then couldn't have kids after that. And then they grew old together, you know? So, yeah, we're gonna be okay. I know we will. Continue having faith in Jesus, even if we can't have kids. This is the life that we were dealt, and there's nothing we can do about it at this point, because I don't have money for IVF. If I did, I would do IVF, but I don't, and I'm not going to put myself in debt, like I said before, and start off motherhood, parenthood, in debt and not being able to even afford diapers or anything. So, as hard as it was, this is our choice. And thank you guys for being on this journey with us. Still gonna update you guys regularly because who knows, maybe we will get pregnant. And yeah, God bless you guys. Sticky dust, baby dust to you. Hopefully you guys have the means to do everything you want to do, and I'll keep praying for you. Have a good one.